All right, so I've been at this for 55, let's say 56 minutes, 50, literally 20, 25, 30 minutes to get an IP address sometimes for some reason. To the extent, 3 different times the story fucking, I'm laughing. Where am I going with this story? Um, what's with this 8 second time delay shit, brethren? Yeah, that's normal. The camera sitting on top of my monitor has an 8 second time delay to the viewfinder. That makes a lot of. I can't fucking look at this. Fucking Bluetooth is what you are. You're them Google people. So the point is, Toronto Police Service 5 suspended officers. Dozens of burned out tow trucks. One of these idiots stole a police radio to give to tow truck drivers so they could be the first on the scene every time. Like that wouldn't be suspicious. Yeah, ever since that radio went missing, this truck keeps showing up first every time. How stupid would you have to be to get it? I'm a little confused here. The guy that got the cop to do that for him, I'm not sure if he's stupid or not, but the cop that gave him the radio, dumb as fucking rocks. You no longer need to. This is fucking ridiculous. So for some reason, you can now visit old age homes without proving that you have a negative COVID-19 test. Okay, the problem was it was a 14-day window before. Yeah, if you test positive on Monday, you can go a week and a half from Friday or whatever. Like fucking 2 weeks later, you can come in. Oh, I'm not sick. We're reopening bars after saying that the reason Quebec and all these places in the U.S. have such a horrible time with COVID is all the bars because all these idiots get drunk. And I'll tell you, this is a white people thing. You get in each other's faces, spitting droplets all day long. I know for like 10 years straight, I had people bugging me, but why don't I want to hang out in bars and blah, 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 blah. Those people all became crackheads, injection drug users, and opiate addicts, as well as passing around hepatitis C and other diseases. And that would be why I would do them things.
Companies, as shares of big airlines are up by as much as 7% this morning. Cruise ship operators higher by 6% on average.
All right, well, I need a joint and coffee, and this track is pretty good.
The only one, ass with fast, slow, ass don't have no, heard her not, pull us to go out your asshole, even though. Now I'm about to put you up with some new shit. Get the fuck away from the mic.
Get the fuck away from the mic.
They got very nice to you, cold in the house. They got buddies by nation now. I wanna speak up on a beat down, beating up the motherfucking streets now. I'ma break up on the only swollen phony one who's on phony one. You fuck with the only one, the only one. Ass with fast, slow, ass don't have flow. Heard her not, pull us so cold out your asshole. Even a black, she's on your path. And when your punk ass boyfriend, you can come and sweat now. This woman and one nigga with 1 year, one's a straight big shit. Like the day was tomorrow, yesterday. It ain't just your neighborhood, a hoe. So in a roll, it goes your whole motherfucking zip code. A real nigga coming up, rip the rumor. If I can't suck you later, then bitch, fuck you sooner. I play a trooper like a party pooper, shoot you and it's never put you got low, so I know so much skin super. I don't like that shit. Flip that shit. But I don't want this type of stuff, you baby. You flip that shit. Eric C. That's way. You niggas better lose the fucking state. No need to masturbate. Fucking with Diggy, it's time to pass, right? It's clobbering time. When I rip rhymes, I punch first like very fine, and I'm still thirsty. Niggas wanna hurt me. 6-pack maniac, coke checks and max black. Check the stats. What the fuck? I go overcuts like ready flow, and I'm wicked with the slow flow. You know, I'm pressing hard. I'm moving creases, cutting the bodies and talking to the pieces. It gets deep, kid. Deep enough to touch the bone. Brooklyn zone.
Remember, Biggie Smalls used to be a dog living crack dealer. When he died, he was a body by performer. Remember that.
Sunshine, 20 degrees, humidex 26.
Tell us the stupidity. Please tell us more stupidity and how great you white people are at being stupid. Please tell us. Tell us. Oh, some company's going to pay a $15 billion U.S. tax bill in Ireland. This idiot, I think.
Here's what's making news right now.
It's a $15 billion U.S. dollar tax bill. That's right.
Are being relaxed. The province reportedly will allow outdoor visits starting today, indoor visits with conditions next week.
It's being called high risk.
We're already allowing outdoor visits if you proved you had the test, which is bullshit, 2 weeks. And now they're still allowing it without the test. So what changes? Nothing. You're not returning to school. They already fucking said that. Not many words, but they did.
Suspended as the police probe widens. The Blue Jays battle each other in intra-squad action as NHL playoff teams will get one tune-up game.
That's my nigga West. My food is next, motherfucking Deez Neffg. Watch your step when you wake and I know.
It's time for our just be like Deez Neffg. You boys want the East.
I meant to bring a drama. Look, come on, dude, touch my
water. At least you didn't call it PCP, because it's not. It's formaldehyde.
I keep playing to the cemetery. Let's get it. That nigga West is on the mission. Uh-oh, I don't be bullshitting. I'll stomp a mud hole in your
All this shit was considered too gory for the positive hip-hop movement.
You flip that shit. You flip that shit. Hey, nigga, you flip that shit. Nah, you flip that shit. I don't want that shit. Nigga, you flip that shit. Hey, you flip that shit. I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit either. Nigga, you flip that shit. You flip that shit. You flip that shit. But I don't want that shit. Nigga, you flip that shit. Give me that shit. The fucking bald-headed bastard. Nigga, you nasty ass. Yeah, that shit that turn their ass. No access to ass.
Retro style sticky fingers.
Niggas know we fucking wild. Wow. So these wild cats in the match up. The black and that. With a fucking water raise hell and make a white man holy master. 666. It needs to reprint in the bathtub. The fuck the radio. They close your ears for my lips on lips. And if you eat a bun to leave it tongue like It was on the tip of my tongue when I was stuck between my teeth. I can't breathe for a lick. If I take that top pick, there must be suckers last day just like his motherfucking mother. Yeah, she swallowed the baby thing and sucker motherfuckers that we playing.
Really? Oh, you're gonna double the fuck down, eh? You're gonna double the fuck down, eh?
It would be easier to visit loved ones in long-term care.
You're gonna double down, eh?
Many cases of COVID.
Now you got two companies advertising white glove service trademark. Hold on. You would never do that with any other trademark or logo or anything.
Family members can visit their loved ones in long-term care facilities in the gardens or patio areas outside the building. Only two visitors
they all have that,
time
don't
per
they?
resident, but they won't have to get a COVID-19 test first to do so. Outside the Eatonville Care Center here near Burnhamthorpe in the 427, Gord tells me this is fantastic news for families, but especially for their loved ones.
For me, it's more for the people in the residence that, they've been locked up, locked away. I don't know what the conditions are like inside.
You aren't allowed in, stupid. They can leave anytime they want. That's
family
proven.
members must just be a really bright spot in their life or day.
Now, just in the last few minutes, the Minister of Long-Term Care advising that they will have an announcement.
You're patting himself on the back, putting loved ones into the fucking hole.
Visits inside long-term care homes will be allowed next week as of July 22nd. However,
we got there the woman screaming, last night the Toronto Blue Jays played with themselves.
Need to have a negative COVID-19 test within the previous 2 weeks.
There's a reason I didn't just go outside after an hour fucking with this machinery.
Rules will allow family members to get inside the homes, not only visit with their family members, their loved ones, but assist in the nursing care necessary for their well-being. Near Burnham Thorpe in the 427, Kevin Meisner, 680 News.
680 News time 7:05. Several Toronto police officers have reportedly been suspended over possible ties to corruption in the towing industry.
No, corruption of the policing industry. The police service industry.
Officers have reportedly been suspended with pay as a police probe into corruption
They're
in the
always
tow truck
with
industry
pay
continues
because
to
of
expand.
employment law.
The violent tow truck turf war has even
No.
angered the premier.
No, but there is no turf war. No, there is no turf war. There's Toronto police officers. There's no tow truck driver turf war. I've been researching this 2 fucking years,
One of the
buddy.
Toronto police officers suspended is accused of stealing an encrypted police radio and giving it to tow truck drivers so they can respond to crashes first
Giving
and
it to
scoop up business. None of the officers have been charged with
But
any
that's not
crime
how
or
it
police
works.
services
That's not
act
how the
violations
business
yet.
works.
A Toronto police spokesperson tells the CBC the investigation is still very active. Reporting live, Carl Hansky, 680 News.
680 News times
Remember, you don't call the police when you have a collision.
Or both. The Toronto District
Oh, what am I
School
talking
Board
about?
will be weighing
Oh, you've been
its
driving your
options
whole life.
today.
You know this and you know that. And God damn it, you're going to say this and then call the
Online
cops right now.
this
So you just had a
afternoon.
collision.
The board will be
Gonna tell you
mulling
to fuck
over the
up.
pros and cons of those 3 possible learning models tabled by the province. Education Minister Stephen Lecce has said
Your house alarm goes off, they don't respond to that.
submitted to the province.
They don't come
by
for noise
August
complaints.
4th. Among the dozens of
The
pages of
OSPCA is not
discussion
police
points posted
anymore.
to the board's website this morning are the results of a
The
survey sent out to
MPHA
tens of
police have
thousands
been
of
caught
PDSB families at the
trying
end
to
of June.
enforce South
The poll
African
found
law
that nearly
and
3/4
driving
of
drunk and
students
shit on the
and 2/3
THC.
of parents
Yeah.
are
What happens? You
comfortable
smash
with
that
heading back
cruiser
to
into that
class,
fucking
while
minivan,
less
bro.
than
That
half
black
of
Dodge
teachers
Caravan
and staff
minivan that was coming
say
the other
they're
way when
okay
you
with
came around the
returning
corner
to the
blind
workplace.
and decided to go into the entrance instead of the exit
So
because
how
you're special.
risky is it to enjoy a meal or a cocktail
You're not Cape
indoors
colored,
amid the
brethren.
COVID-19
You're a Hindustani
pandemic?
guy in East piece of
Health
shit.
experts are
What
raising
you are.
concerns
That's why
about
your
the
skin
safety
color like
of
that.
returning
It's
to indoor bars
jaundice,
and restaurants.
liver disease,
As parts of this
species.
province get set to enter stage
That's
3
the
of
shade of your
reopening
skin,
this
bro.
Friday.
Oh, I say all this
Joins us
so that the
live
police
with a
can go
closer
straight to the
look. Jamie.
MTHA and pick out the officer we had to beef with. Are you gonna fucking say we did this and we did that?
Green light for bars and restaurants to welcome customers back inside.
Oh, you're an agent of the
But
landlord. That's
question
good. You're not
remains
my
just how
landlord.
safe
In fact,
is
I'm your
it?
landlord,
We've heard
buddy.
about outbreaks involving bars in the U.S. They've actually been shut down in California and Texas. Here in Canada,
Oh,
Montreal
this bitch
officials
here.
are investigating
The
some
bars have been
30 cases
closed for
connected
so
to
many
bars.
months.
Sometimes
April,
people go
May,
from
June.
one bar to
Wow.
another bar, then to another bar.
3
There have been many
3.5
outbreaks
months.
linked to bars, clubs, and private gatherings, including parties
After
in
so
Canada
many
recently,
months.
with a spike in cases in
These
those
people
under the
drink in
age
bars.
of 40 years old. Deputy Public Health
They
Officer
drink
Howard
with
New
everything they
warns that
do
going
except
into
a bar,
to have
because
a
a
drink
bar
with
is where you go to
friends
drink.
remains high-risk
They drink in their
activity
cars.
the age
They
of
drink at
COVID.
lunch, for
With
dinner,
reserve
the
bars,
business
it's
meetings.
alcohol, right?
They
And
drink.
then as we
Oh,
all
you don't
know,
like those
after 1 or
things.
2 drinks, people might feel
One or
less
two drinks,
inhibited.
because that's just magically
And experts say
okay.
the risk
And it's
has
more
to do
than
with
that when it becomes a
enclosed
problem,
spaces.
right?
For parts of Ontario,
Because alcohol's
moving
not
into
poisonous
stage
till
3
then, right?
Friday, the number of people allowed into bars and
Well, because
restaurants
we're white
is being
people in there, it doesn't
restricted,
affect
and
us the
no
same
singing
way.
and
That's
dancing.
funny. You guys
Reporting
been
live,
goofs for
Jamie
about 1,000
Fulford,
years
680
since you
News.
discovered alcohol.
680 News
You're
time
the only one
7:08. For the
worldwide.
first time in 4 months,
followed that
live
trajectory.
Major League Baseball or something like it
Tell us
returned to Sportsnet as the Blue Jays played an intra-squad game at Rogers Center. 680's Cam
That's not what
Dorrit
you
was
said
watching.
last time.
Some players in masks, the seats all but empty, and not a hot dog or beer in sight.
Circle Motors, for real. Yo, people are gonna learn now. Oh, I wasn't racist. I was just saying something I heard. No, you're being racist. You thought about it and still said it anyway. 99.99% of people are not soldiers. Everything they think passes over their face and on their eyes at all times. White people are really bad for it. Because they're used to it not mattering. For like the last 25 generations or 50 generations, it hasn't mattered what the white person really thought or did, because whatever they said is what happened. You're lying, so what? You're still gonna die today. That's how the fuck shit went, right? Oh, so the real reason I'm still sitting here after an hour, Because see, these people that fuck with electronics and things and whatever they're putting out, when the camera, I don't know how to explain this to non-technical people. At the last second, so the mic and the camera are technically two separate devices as far as the computer would be concerned, technically. But at the last second, when all this shit connects to the server, it either connects or it doesn't. These cocksuckers are fucking with shit. My machine was running fine all fucking night apparently. Even all the stupid shit settings I changed were adopted. And then when I started this morning, everything went to shit. So. Yeah, you go around the city, you'll still find signs saying, catch your cough in a tissue and dispose of it in a garbage can. The tissue is going to magically catch the disease, and when you put it in the garbage, it solves everything. Well, I made this motion, so the magic protects me now. This is what people will do this. So you call somebody a go for what they just did, they'll look at you and go, like that. It's like, that's the garbage throwing away motion. They do this, they do this. Oh, you almost hit a cyclist. I'll smash your fucking window, cut you into pieces, eh? Oh, we're gonna prove it ain't safety glass. Do you ever see the mirrors? That's not safety glass. The mirrors on the outside where I can grab them. Stupid.
In your bank account within days. Call Capital Direct today at 1-800.
Oh, there goes cyclist in front of me. 1111. The woman with her stupid boyfriend in the front seat. There's a car in front of her turning left onto a driveway.
Well, right now on the
there is a series of cars in front of that car. As the car is turning, she pulls onto the bike lane, goes forward, and still has to wait for the car in front of her to go because it's still blocking her because she's not on a bike. Pulls up with 10 feet and then pulls. Why? She almost smoked a fucking cyclist to do that. It made no difference whatsoever to her ability to move forward. All it did was almost kill a cyclist. White boy doing this with his hand. Really? That's when they do this.
404 Don Valley Park.
I'm not looking at you. I'm going to pretend I don't see you. Fuck you, white boy. You saw me. No, I'm just playing with your ass because you know for a fact there's you and the girl there. You're going to get dummy, then the girl going to get what?
Final paving is underway on Young
Car
Street.
Gonna get up on up there. Hey, how come you're not talking about the tow truck thing, eh?
Be alert, be safe, slow down. Details at vivanex.com. Next report.
But he was detailing what happened to his truck.
With Phil Taylor.
Hey, you spend that money on that truck, I'll call you. Look at me, I got the license from the white man. I'm going to make my money now. Fuck you, buddy. Whose land you on? Oh, no, I don't have nothing to do with it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You all do.
Plenty of sunshine for tonight, partly cloudy 22, and tomorrow.
Was it the lion, the tiger, and the fox, or some shit like that? That's some fables you don't study.
38 tomorrow.
You don't study the fox.
The air very calm, sunshine, 20 degrees at Pearson, 21 at 6 City News. Our guaranteed high today, 28. 6 City News time, 7:13.
Now the Scotia iTrade Market Minute.
Over to Mike Epple at the 6 City News Business Center. Mike.
In Catherine, markets way up this morning now. Dow futures gaining 375 points as Apple approaches a record in pre-market trade, winning a $15 billion tax court ruling in the European Union this morning. Moderna's
now you didn't even mention U.S. Well, how? You get correct. You guys get corrected a lot. Because there's no way within 2 minutes of me saying it, it's them watching.
Up 26 points or 0.8%. The price for oil of 65 cents at
$40.93. They're going to pay a $15 billion U.S. tax bill in Ireland. $50 billion. Pause. U.S. tax. I'm not even joking. You pause.
73.71.
Oh, what gives me the right to criticize all these cool white people every fucking day trying to point out what I'm doing wrong? Let's see if I get this right. This is my land. I set the rules because I don't do things your way is wrong. I'm French speaking. You change the school to English. I'm the one that's wrong. That's what gives me the right to pick on all these idiots. They all got special treatment in class every fucking day. I wouldn't say that I got special treatment. How many black kids in your class? Oh, there was one. No, his great-great-grandfather was black. So he's the blackest person you know. I meet these assholes all the time. Oh, I got the permanent tan when I look in the mirror. Ergo, I'm black. You know what sickle cell is? I don't know what that is. No, you don't, white boy.
1% rate reduction. Delivery credits up to $4,000 and
one drop of black or red blood makes you black or red under the law.
Online and in the showroom.
It don't make you black as far as we're concerned out there. What the fuck you dealing with? All the police keep trying to fucking send mulattoes.
Keep your family, employees, and your customers safe. Pharmacy
I fucking hate mulattoes because of that ego shit. I'm black because I look black, but I got all the white good characteristics. You don't. You got the absolute worst mix. You got the inbred DNA of the white boy. They all the really bad fucking parts of the black DNA. There are. Everything has good and bad. I got sickle cell. You know bad.
That's pharmacygo.com.
This is All News Radio, 680 News. A sunny day on the way for the GTA as we head to a guaranteed high of 28. Good morning from the 680 News Broadcast Center in downtown Toronto. I'm Paul Cook.
Here are the top stories right now.
You got to put up with the music.
They never stopped allowing visits started. And they did. Okay. Some time ago, they started letting people visit. Oh, there's not no more.
I wanna speak up on a beat down, eating up the motherfucking streets now. I'ma break up on the only swollen phony one. Who's on phony one? You fuck with the only one. Ask the only one. Ask with fast, slow, ass don't have bro. Heard enough, pull a still toe out your asshole. Even a patch, she's on your path. And
That was. I don't know why it went back to the beginning. This for POWs and MIAs,
some motherfucking mafia.
13.
Nah, man, come on tonight. I got some dogs to a 5 trying to see the light. But they ain't coming home tonight. I got some dogs to a 10 trying to see the light. But they ain't coming home tonight. I got some dogs to a light trying to see the light.
No poor young men like Austin does.
And they ain't coming home tonight. Free up all the dogs that ain't coming home tonight. I got you fat Western Union, I will pay the price. I got your family.
I keep waking up one money and I go to sleep with it.
Hold you down until you're free. Hold you down till you're free. Hold you down till you're free. I know that you sacrifice, so I hold it down. That's why we pay the price. I got some dogs to a 5 trying to see the light, but they ain't coming home tonight. I got some dogs to a 10 trying to see the light, but they ain't coming home tonight. I got some dogs to a
It's always a false narrative in this fucking city. 15 years ago, some woman leaned against the window or somebody. But dude, I can't remember. This keeps happening. And a kid falls out a window. And then people start flipping up. And the property manager says, oh, there were screens in the window. And then the people say, oh, there were no screens in the window. And people say, there needs to be a law that there are screens in the window. There's already a law that there has to be screens in the window. And I'm sitting there going, screens are not the safety feature. Screens are not the safety feature. Why was the window all the way open? There's always the same narrative here. They fucking get everybody arguing over something that's nothing to do with anything. Screens, you have to keep bugs out. The things that get little holes in them and shit all the time, you press on them, they rip. And pushed a baby against it, it fell out. No, there was no screen. Oh, there was a screen, but it ripped. It's not. It's the safety device has failed. It's not a safety device. It's the only one saying this. God, they didn't shut up about that for a year and a half. Now I say these things now. 1,000 people posted on Facebook, and these idiots are saying, "No, we're gonna have this effect and that effect." Because I studied marketing and psychology and hypnotism in school. No, you didn't. Go to hell.
trying to see the light, but they ain't coming home tonight.
Gotti and T Grant ain't done no work together. Did I miss that one?
John Gotti, CTM Music Group, baby. Woo! Pow! Yeah, we're trying to get this paper, I'm just trying to get rich. We do it for the big face, dead presidents. I got a Lamborghini dream, still got Mercedes tips. And yes, I'm a boss, but I'm looking for a lick. You gotta get it how you live when life is like this. And yes, I need 36, a whole fucking brick. Rolling through the city, got a Louis Lowe's on. And I call these motherfuckers, yeah, I get my smoke on. Cheech, Sean, bust out the bomb. Smoking all day, flipping bricks by the yard. And you can try to do it, don't quit your day job. The streets each up will make the times real hard. That's why I got all these tattooed scars. Chilling in the titty bars, rolling in the fancy cars. Smoking out the superstar. Yeah, I look like a model. B-I-O-R. Money in the rubber band, stack it till you can't work. Yeah, I got the tape, palace, got a real loud bar. I do it dirt in the dirt, fucking do it broad day. I got so many toys, AKs, SKs, long range, short range. Let's stay no range. Who am I kidding, motherfucker, crime pays. Yeah, we're trying to get the paper, I'm just trying to get rich. We do it with the big face, dead presidents. I got a Lamborghini dream, still got Mercedes Benz. And yes, I'm a boss, but I'm looking for a lick. You gotta get it how you live when life is like this. And yes, I need 36, a whole fucking brick. God damn it.
What is useless fucking people? How do I do this? The fucking 18-wheeler concrete truck. I can't figure what the driver's doing because he ain't looking up. I'm the orange jumpsuit, he'll trust me. Oh, you can lose no metal. Watch, I'll get all fucking ready to get out there and the fucking truck will be gone. I don't know what he did. He's trying to back it up around the corner and shit. Watch. I can get fast enough. I'll fucking go out there. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, that's the.
With the humidity, it's 20 degrees, sunshine at 680 News and at Pearson, the guaranteed high, 28. And because Jill did not miss the weather guarantee yesterday, the jackpot climbs to $6,100.
Coming in at 7:30, relaxed rules for visits to long-term care homes reportedly starting today. Outside and next week, inside, according to the Toronto Sun.
680 News Time, 7:23.
There's lots of reasons to celebrate Canada, and more than one.
You know what it is? His truck is loud and his hearing's gone.
Helping your fellow Canadians. When you donate your vehicle to Kidney Card, every dollar raised
Watch, I'll get all dressed up.
help the Kidney
Like a
Foundation
goddamn
support
15-minute
life-changing
man.
programs and services for all kidney patients. As a thank you, the Kidney Foundation will send you a minimum $300 tax receipt. Neighbors helping neighbors. That's Canada. Set up your free contactless towing in minutes at kidneycard.ca.
We've gotten through the pandemic together.
Thank you for doing your part to keep us safe.
We're here for you before, during, and after. This is 680 News. The Maple Leafs mini training camp continues, but if you need more of a hockey fix, our Jeff Verbolen has some news.
Yeah, after being shut down for months, the Hockey Hall of Fame reopens to the public today. The latest
Somebody's concrete is gonna go bad if I don't go there. That's what he's supposed to do. I don't need to back it up. That's what he did. What happened just now? Yeah.
Now, there are rules, like all of the other places. Masks are required. They'll also hand out gloves, since, people like to touch things. The interactive exhibits will be shut down, plus you can buy priority tickets in advance. Now, if you're not really into hockey but love heights, The CN Tower also reopens today with timed tickets to the observation areas. The Edge Walk, though,
City News Time, 7:25.
Thank you all for playing and help your neighbors.
I didn't even drink my coffee yet. God damn, that money I'll buy one.
American Express is
Paper money. It's not drugs. It's some kind of lingo, just in case you're trying to fuck with
Saturday night.
Down the street, stopped in the whip. We all trying to score. Bet, get low, cause these hit poor. Strap out of 10. Seen it before. I ain't gotta slide off the ride real quick. Hop out the window. Cruise down street on freeway. R15, got 50 in the clip. Can't run from this. Ain't no kicking and shoot through bricks. Pour off the glass, them donkey shit. Block from fan with the rubber grill. No clue. Like the cruise. The thing you still don't move. Flex, I spit that cruising down the street with my AR. Strapped in the whip. We all trying to score. Better get low, cause we flip the car. Ride behind the tent. We seen him from
I can't be having two of these fucking trucks stopped here, and then the whole neighborhood shuts down, and the construction site gets fucked up, and everything goes sideways.
Better get low, cause these hit hard. Strap out of 10. We seen him from farm.
No trap bags when I come through. Them niggas know how bees do. All they heard was some loud shots when the cops can't get no clues. I put in work with that Smith & Wesson. I put in work with that top two. 8K like Bruce Lee. Got kicked back, no kung fu. I'm a young nigga with a lot of cash. I fuck this bitch and passed her to the class. He mad. He had a pound so he kicked out the sass. No conversation in my Jason man.
Hey, cruising down the street with my AR. Strapped in the whip. We all trying to score. Better get low, cause we flip the car. Ride behind the tent. We seen him from far. Cruising down the street with my AR. Strapped in the whip. We all trying to score. Better get low, cause these hit hard. Strap out of 10. We seen him from far.
Why do you turn that into what's his issue? You can't back it up.
Shooting ARs, ain't shooting out of cars. My pocket not blessed. Me and bro don't mix. A brick for the kicks, ain't selling on the next. I'ma feed my tongue to the odds I got. Spin these bands at the mall of the lot. Get it from low, we change it a lot. Yellow boss, they go to school, not top. Ain't like crazy, we gon' see real. Ain't changed, never talk, kept it real. Sitting that chop, try get a couple mil. Cop in the trap, like taking no bills.
Cruising down the street with my AR. Strapped in the whip. We all trying to score. Better get low, cause we flip the car. Ride behind the tent. We seen him from far.
It's the rescue of concrete truck. Oh, my phone is
Strapped in the whip. We all trying to score. Better get low, cause these hit hard. Ride behind the tent.